Welcome along to the shoutiest segment on Irish radio. It's the scintillating, it's the stupefying, it's the splendido crappy quiz. Every Friday we pit three of team off the ball up against each other in a no-holds-barred quiz of sporting factoids at the end of the week. Allow me to welcome today's contestants. Our first contestant today is ready to become the Tim Robbins of GEA coaching. Little do Paddy and Andy know, but this guy is only using their podcast to steal insights in how to Gaelic football good. Coming to a conference room near you for an all-inclusive price, it's the Meath Hill Billy, Tommy Rooney.
Hi folks, Owen, that's very true. I'm hoping to, Gaelic football good. Is that the phrase? Yeah, that's me.
How much has your football intelligence improved over the last week?
I've always been the type of person that when I'm told something, it takes a little bit of time for it to sink in and for me to actually process that information. So I'm kind of listening and half getting it, so it'll take a wee while. It hasn't improved yet.
Our next contestant has hit new levels of fame after his 4-page spread in the Sunday Independent a few weeks ago. He's been stopped on the street. People have said, "You're the lad from the paper." Other people have said, "You're the lad who hates the church." It's tough at the top. Give it up for the artist formerly known as the Mustachioed Menace, Ger Gilroy.
Oh my God, I actually had a moustache for about 15 minutes last night. I was wondering, should I keep this or not? And I should have kept it. Just for you, Owen, I should have kept it too. So that you can bring back your best gags, you know?
Yeah, we're really missing it. The moustache and Dave McIntyre's biceps were the only two running gags in this that were worth their salt. So bring either or both back, please, is what I say. Our last contestant today has been staring longingly at his fine food cabinet all week. A bottle of Chateau La Tetre is staring back at him. A block of moose cheese tantalisingly snuggled beside it. Can he dare to do wine and cheese tomorrow for a game in which Leinster are not playing? What if Leinster make the Rainbow Cup final? What if a handful of the Leinster guys end up starting for the Lions? It is a long summer ahead, and now might be the time for some wine and cheese preservation. Give it up for Adrian, who's your daddy Barry.
There's a time for consuming on it. There's a time for hibernation and fostering the thoughts of the great days. The Rainbow Cup final, otherwise won't be a day for that, and nor will I'll be watching the game, but it's not really a wine and cheese kind of day for me.
That's fair enough, absolutely fair enough. Leinster only care about Europe, it turns out.
Moose cheese, is that a real thing? You just come up with that?
I googled expensive cheese and it was one of the things up there that I could pronounce.
What was the wine?
Oh.
Chateau La Tetre, 400 bob for a bottle. Something snuggled there for an occasion. As ever, the format is the classic crappy quiz with a series of questions on a range of themes. Then it's on to the slip and slide of trivia, which is the rapid fire round. You can podcast the crappy quiz on otbsports.com or on the OTB Sports app. And if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to click the thumbs up, even if you contribute nothing but misery to your day. I should say, actually, we're back to receiving your post. We have a postcard this week, so if you've got any questions, you can send them to Crappy Quiz Quizmaster, Off the Ball Towers, Marconi House, Biggs Lane, Dublin 2. I remember the address. We're allowed to receive your post once again, and we welcome it. Round one is the boring questions round. Never multiple choice. Question one for you, Tommy. Only two players from the Kerry-Dublin epic in Thurles in 2001 ended up picking up an All-Star. Can you name either?
That is a very good question. James Moynihan.
No.
Dara?
What?
No.
That's a disgrace. Moynihan was unbelievable against Meath and he got hammered.
Johnny Crowley and Coleman Goggins.
Crowley.
That's a stinker of a question.
Crowley, I should have got Crowley.
He was nearly Footballer of the Year that year.
Who was Footballer of the Year?
Nearly him. Obviously wasn't.
Yeah.
Poor choice, I'd say. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Tomas Meehan and Poor Choice shared it, I think.
Declan. I think it was Declan.
You know,
yeah.
Count a wand and the Meehans.
Whereas one got the Texaco and one got the actual Footballer of the Year. I think it was Joyce actually.
Oh.
I'm not sure. Ger, question one for you. On what golf course did Rory McIlroy win his last major?
When did he win his last major?
This is where you need Nathan to cycle through his Rory McIlroy encyclopedia.
Yeah, I don't have that. One of the things that I didn't get into was the courses and the years. Like it was that's just the level of golf fandom geekery that I'm not into. I am going to say Baltusrol.
It's not Baltusrol, no. Valhalla is where he won his last major. Adrian.
Tough question.
Question one for you, Adrian. Can you name any team who has lost multiple Heineken Cup finals without ever winning one?
Oof, multiple.
I like the way the rugby man gets a rugby question about his favourite tournament.
Well, the GA man got a GA question, and the other guy got a golf question.
The gifted golfer.
I mean, these questions were written for Nathan, essentially, and then he bailed. He was unavailable for contact this morning. Is that it? I'm like a last-minute sub.
Ulster.
It's not Ulster. Ulster won the Heineken Cup.
Ulster won it in 98.
Of course, when everybody was out of it.
The answer is Claremont.
Claremont is one, yeah. Claremont have lost it 3 times. Racing have lost it 3 times. Stade Francais have lost it twice, and Biarritz have lost it twice. All French teams. Any of those 4 would have worked.
French ballers.
Round 2.
Adrian, that was the easiest question. I can't believe that's basically like asking you.
Whatever, it was a bad answer.
Who did Desi Dolan play for?
I don't mind not getting the right answer. It was a bad answer.
Round 2 is the Premier League season in review round. The 2020-21 Premier League season draws to an end this Sunday, so this round will test how closely you've been watching this season's campaign. Tommy, question 2 for you. Who was the first manager sacked this Premier League season?
Oh, this is so easy. And I don't know it. How do I not know this? I was looking at all our predictions.
Yeah, that's right.
This is not my answer. This is not my answer.
I don't want
but everyone, everyone was predicting. This is not my answer,
not his answer.
No.
Everyone was predicting David Moyes. Was it Slaven Bilic? Was that this season?
Are you asking questions to try and get a right or wrong buzzer, Tommy?
Slaven Bilic.
What job did Slaven Bilic have?
Slaven Bilic.
Did he have the West Brom job earlier
That's his
this year?
answer. That's his answer.
No, do you know what?
No, that's his answer.
No,
I'm changing my
that's his
answer.
You can't change
not.
it. Oh, come off it.
Chris Wilder.
No.
No.
Chris Wilder.
No, his first answer was clearly Slaven Bilic.
Yes, Chris Wilder is correct.
I've got Slaven Bilic down in front of me.
Slaven Bilic is right.
Slaven Bilic is the correct answer.
Oh, you're kidding.
Thank you.
It was said Chris Wilder.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are joking.
No, I did legitimately say Slaven Bilic. It was weird that the buzzer didn't go.
Why was there such confidence around Chris Wilder? That's why I'm a little bit reluctant to...
I actually thought that Slaven Bilic, I wiped him from my memory.
It's pure ignorance. Okay, that's
it was Slaven Bilic.
Yeah, no, it is. But I thought that there was like some weird shenanigans there where he wasn't sacked or something. It was Slaven Bilic. It was
I think they left by mutual consent. They left by mutual consent from recollection. I don't think that's...
Jojo, where was the buzzer?
There you go. Ger. Aston Villa and Liverpool played in the joint highest scoring game of the season when Villa beat the reigning champion 7-2. Which 2 teams played in the other 9-goal game?
Oh God, this is like, how long are you giving them here?
Manchester United.
Screenshot right there.
Manchester United and...
Come on.
Come on, Gilroy, you're nearly there.
1 in 19.
You're nearly there.
Leeds?
No.
Was it not Leicester Southampton?
It was Man United against Southampton.
Yeah.
Adrian, who was the only footballer to score 4 goals in a single game this season?
Oh, it's going to be something ridiculous. It's not going to be an obvious one anyway. It's going to be something like Harry Maguire or...
It is, yeah.
Sergio Aguero.
Phil Jones. First instinct there. Yeah. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Are there any other Premier League footballers you can name?
Let me think now.
Tommy in the lead. A point to nothing so far. Adrian, can you level it up here? 4 goals. Adrian, come on. You know
it. What's going through your head, Adrian?
I mean, I think I'm going to have to go with one of the more obvious answers because otherwise I'm just absolutely...
Otherwise we're not going to make our out time here.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Harry Kane.
Oh, right club, wrong player. Heung-min Son scored 4 goals in like the second or third game of the season against Southampton.
For right club, that's what we're saying?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's Tommy 1, Ger 0, Adrian 0, round 3, which is the Eurovision round. In this round, I'm going to give you a sporting accomplishment for a specific country. All you got to do is tell me if that country has completed that sporting accomplishment more often than they have won the Eurovision Song Contest. Tommy, question 3 for you. Which is the higher number? The number of major football tournaments won by Spain, or the number of Eurovision Song Contests won by Spain?
Oh,
These are all 50-50, so we need to fight through these.
There's also, you don't know the answer to the second part. So.
I'd say in 2008 it would very easily have been. I'm gonna say major tournaments.
Correct. 4 wins, 2 Eurovision wins. Ger,
Thank you.
which is the higher number? The number of Eurovision Song Contests won by France, or the number of 5/6 Nations Grand Slams won by France?
Ooh.
Grand Slams.
Correct.
They were 2 very easy ones, by the way. I hope mine isn't.
And now, Adrian,
Nine
know,
Grand Slams, 5 Eurovision wins for France. Adrian,
you should get this, Adrian.
you've actually got the easiest one. Which is the higher number? The number of Eurovision Song Contests Ireland have won, or the number of major football tournaments the Republic of Ireland has qualified for?
Eurovisions.
Correct. Full house. Well done, lads. 1-1-1. It is Tommy.
You could have guessed that. You could have guessed that before the question was asked.
Hang on a second now.
They were all easy.
How does he get an Ireland question and we get other?
I thought I was going to get asked.
Where we have no clue. You could literally. I know a man of his advanced years.
But you're taking an educated guess. Spain are very good at football. France are very good at rugby. So come on.
Sorry. No. There was no guess on your part whatsoever. You can literally probably sing us the winners of the Irish Eurovision.
I was hoping that the question would be, what's the greatest number? The number of major tournaments that Ireland have won, or the number of Eurovisions we've won? But anyway,
can you actually name the Eurovision winners, Adrian?
Yes.
Move on. We're up against.
No, come on, try that.
Come on.
I
don't know. Dana. Are we looking for? I don't know. Dana. Johnny Logan.
Twice.
Yeah.
What's her name? You won that. What's her face? Linda Martin.
Yeah.
Niamh Kavanagh. Did she win it?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5.
Dustin the Turkey.
Is there another one? No, we're talking about winners. Is there another one?
Yeah.
2 more.
There is, yeah. Maybe she didn't win for Ireland, did she? She went for somebody else. So maybe that's it.
While you're
by the way, that's more than the tournaments we've been to.
Oh, I thought there was the lads.
Round 4 is the Fun Free Magic number round. Enough of your complaining. You need.
Who else?
Charlie McGadigan and.
Oh, the 2 lads.
Yeah. So contestants in round 4 get 3 points for getting the number exactly right.
Oh, and too easy. You've given him another.
You've all had a point there, handy point.
If no one manages that, the nearest contestant who doesn't go bust gets 2 points. The second closest gets 1 point. I'm going to say that we can only accept the answer that's written on your paper. I'm also going to ask for your pens once the music ends. So if you don't mind, give us the following number, which came in on our postcard this week. A lovely monkey there eating a banana sent in to us. I don't know who it's from. Whoever you are, let us know. This is an anonymous viewer who says, "Hello, Owen. I wrote quick numbers around to avoid working from home. If you don't use these questions, I won't be offended." Well, here we are. The number of PDC World Arts Championships won by Phil Taylor. By Phil Taylor. Plus the number of major trophies won by Pep at Manchester City. Plus the number of games won by Ireland at the European Championships in soccer.
What do you mean? Like the actual tournament?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus, rounded up to the nearest whole number, the number of seconds below 4 minutes of the fastest mile by an Irish athlete.
What's that?
Rounded up to the nearest whole number, the number of seconds below 4 minutes of the fastest mile by an Irish athlete. Your 30 seconds expire when Sinatra sings Bright Shiny Beads. So how many world championships has Phil Taylor won? How many major trophies has Pep won with Manchester City? How many games have Ireland won at the Euros? And rounded up to the nearest whole number, the number of seconds below 4 minutes of the fastest mile by an Irish athlete. That is a brilliant question. Thank you, anonymous listener.
I hope you're keeping a close eye on Adrian there.
All right, time's up. What have you got, Adrian?
I'd had 288.
288.
I think that last question is just go on.
What? Tommy?
32.
32. Ger?
25.
25. Tommy gets the point. It's 34.
What was that last quick?
Nice.
Give me the.
Ger gets 1. Ger gets 1 point, no? And I get 2.
Yeah.
What was the
34.
that last question?
So let's just go through the start to finish.
200 and what?
Number of PDC World Darts Championships won by Phil Taylor is 14.
I said 4.
I had 12.
How many?
I had 12. I'm going to end up in almost close on the money here, apart from that last stupid question.
I had 8.
The number of major trophies won by Pep at Man City. It says 7 here. I'm just double checking that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's actually 8. So this was sent in before the Carabao Cup. So the answer is actually 35. The number of games won by Ireland at European Championships is 2.
At 2.
And then rounded up to the nearest whole number, the number of seconds below 4 minutes of the fastest mile by an Irish athlete, which is 11.
I had 8 for that.
I had 10.
So that brings you to a total of 35. Tommy, as I say, I'm not sure how Adrian.
Wait, what did you write down, Adrian?
270.
He should get deducted points for that. Like,
That's ridiculous.
Really.
It's a very confusing question for like.
It's a very straightforward question.
I'm not used to being in the lead going into the rapid fire round.
Our winner tonight will be decided in the round that separates the men from the boys, the David Cliffords from the David Schwimmers. It's a no theme in particular, ridiculously easy rapid fire round. The score you get in this round will be added to your score in the previous round. There will be 40 seconds for everyone to answer from the same set of questions. We're going to start with Tommy, who's on 4 points, then on to Ger, who's on 2 points, then on to Adrian, who's on 1 point. If you get a question correct, I'll keep asking you questions until you get one wrong. And once you get one wrong, I move on to the next person. Plus, you get deducted a point. Tommy Rooney, are you ready?
Yep.
Your 40 seconds starts now. What nationality is Victor Hovland?
Finnish.
No, Norwegian. What soccer team did Jim McGuinness last coach, Ger?
Carolina.
No, Charlotte Independence. Who is reigning hurler of the year, Adrian?
TJ Reid.
No, Garrod Hegarty. Who's bottom of the League of Ireland Premier Division, Tommy? Longford or Waterford?
Waterford.
Correct. Mona McSharry is from which county?
Sligo.
Correct. Kieran Westwood was released from which club this week?
Sheffield Wednesday.
Correct. James Collins joined which club this week?
Cardiff City.
Correct. What US state is Kiowa Island in?
Say it again, Teal Island.
Too long.
Nebraska.
Ger, what name Arsenal's record signing?
Mesut Ozil.
No, Nicola Pepe. Tommy Rooney runs away with it.
Get in there.
That was one of
Get
those
in
quizzes
there.
where I knew almost all the other ones.
What did Dan Carter say? Pressure is a privilege.
It certainly is. And you've done it. Any final words, Tommy, to say to us as champ?
That's it. Bring it. I liked it. I like this live crappy quiz. It was enjoyable.
It's always live.
It's always live, so let's always do it live.